Warning: the real cases featured in this documentary can be disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. One weird trick that forces your back pain into complete remission in just 7 days, with no painkillers, no massage, no chiropractor, no surgery, no effort. They said it was impossible to erase years of chronic back pain in just 7 days with no painkillers. They said it was impossible to be able to jump out of bed every morning days after the doctor told you that you might never walk again. And to do it all 100% naturally? Yes, they said it was impossible. But guess what? The impossible is here.
I went from rolling around the bathroom floor, just engulfed in pain to zero pain in just a week. I want to tell you, life has never been more beautiful.
This is incredible. My back pain just disappeared into thin air after just a few days.
Welcome to the greatest natural scientific breakthrough in pain management medicine over the past 100 years. The future is here. And the future brings a quantum leap in the treatment of back pain for people everywhere.
Fact: back pain is the single leading cause of disability in America. Fact: at least half of all working Americans complain about back pain each year, and 80% of Americans will experience a back problem at some time in their lives. I'm a chiropractor, and 5 years ago, I used to have 2, maybe 3 patients a day who were suffering from severe debilitating back pain. Now, I have around 12 to 15 every single day.
Just by using a century-old natural solution. In places all across Japan, people were naturally reversing their back pain problem with no painkillers, and no one knew why. That is, until Dr. Irwin found the answer and changed the way we should be dealing with back pain forever. This new solution works by going at the root cause of your problem and solving it from the inside out. As you may already know, back pain can be caused by a lot of things. From simply sitting down too much, to straining a muscle or a herniated disc, or scoliosis. Pharma companies develop tens of drugs to treat different people with different problems. This is a fake strategy that I'm happy to expose. Because in Japan, the same solution works for different people. And if you keep following me to the end, you'll erase your back pain and eliminate your need for medication. I'm going to show you the easiest trick in the book that Dr. Irwin told me to use virtually anywhere and anytime to instantly reduce my back pain. This isn't some bogus remedy that you see on the internet like stretches or massages. It's just cold hard facts discovered by Dr. Irwin when studying the habits of Japanese people. While in America, we're bending in pain and paying through our nose for painkillers, not only with our wallet, but also with our health. But you can stop the manipulation right now. Because after you apply the solution that Dr. Irwin will give you, you'll be able to erase your back pain without having to bust your ass in a gym, without having to take just one more pill, and without having to pay just one more visit to a chiropractor, without making any major change to your lifestyle or spending too much time on this. Just imagine. You'll be free from the pain that has been making you like a broken puppet, even a cripple. You'll no longer miss work or an important family event because you can't get out of bed. You'll no longer have to spend tons of money on painkillers or expensive chiropractor sessions. Just like these people who have used Dr. Irwin's system and were amazed with the results.
I'm giving it 5 stars. My husband had a lumbar fusion 2 years ago. At times he got back pain that brought him to his knees. This product was the only out of all of the others he tried that removed all of his pain and allowed him to carry on daily activities. I looked for this remedy on Amazon too, but couldn't find it. Thanks for offering it on this website.
Dr. Irwin's system has never been available in America until now because it deals with back pain deep at the source at 5 different levels of the human spine. 1, the cervical. 2, the thoracic. 3, the lumbar. 4, the sacral. 5, the coccyx, with almost instantaneous results. So what could he be doing so right? As I said, Dr. Irwin's method is based on the customs of the Japanese people. I don't know if you've heard, but the Japanese are famous for their longevity. In fact, according to the United Nations, they have the greatest number of people who live to be 100 years old in the world. That's a far cry from what we are used to here in America. When, at 70, you're just an empty shell suffering from heart conditions, obesity, diabetes, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, all kinds of autoimmune conditions, you name it. But it's not only the length of life that matters, it's also the quality. The Japanese have a great quality of life. They're active until a very old age. They're not sick. They don't live with chronic pain. That's because they respect just a few simple ground rules. Just like many things in our life, the human body is also a system, and it needs to be guided following very simple rules. Dr. Irwin told me he calls them the Okinawa family because this is the place where Japan's oldest and healthiest people are. But even if my friend John had made a lot of effort and pulled a lot of strings to get me ahead of the line, I still had some reservations. But I couldn't believe it when a few days after he started working with me, I could actually walk like a normal person again. I mean, how do you go from being a cripple to being a perfectly functional human being from one day to the next? It was all Dr. Irwin. He made all of this happen. And to think that I was about to have surgery for that? But people like me who are not so lucky to find out about Dr. Irwin would actually have to go through all of this. This made me so mad. I decided I couldn't stay with my arms crossed while people got tricked out of their health, well-being, happiness, and money. So I visited Dr. Irwin one day and told him that we need to start this website to spread his fantastic solution to the rest of the world. But I don't have anything written down, he said. Then I suggest you start doing that, I told him. Once you finish, I'll take care of the rest and make sure it gets to the right people. All said and done. Once he laid it all out, it was clear that this system would change the way we see pain management medicine in the future. At this stage, Dr. Irwin is the only one who owns the application of this particular patent-pending technology. And once it is patented, it will be selling for a lot more money to corporations, not here online. You are sitting on a very limited opportunity. By making comparative studies with mainstream solutions, he realized he was achieving what takes months in weeks, and then what took weeks in just days. Gradually, the treatment went from an hour-long session, then to half-an-hour sessions, and finally to 10-minute sessions. The results some of his patients showed blew everyone away. From the eve of surgery to completely pain-free without surgery in just 10 days. From a slipped disc to complete back pain remission in just 7 days. There was even a case from the wheelchair to a completely active and normal life in just 30 days. It worked so reliably well that it was evolving from a method to a predictable science. It shows you clinically proven shortcuts to heal back pain in half the time of any other revolutionary mainstream treatment. After some time, Dr. Irwin could predict with certainty that absolutely everyone could erase their back pain in just 7 days.